All praises to our Most High. Greetings, family. Came across this video and it explains a lot about many videos I've done about the SUN and how profound it is, how we was given untruth about a SON in place of a SUN. Let's check this video out.
Son, this is one of the most important things going on in our realm or on our planet right now that you should know about. I'm going to tell you why it's so important. You have to know that all of us, when we grow up, what do we get taught about looking at the sun? We all get taught to never look at the sun because it'll blind you, right? Number two, this guy right here and his whole plan to dim the sun or block out the sun using clouds. Do you think that they're trying to do that to help us out? I'm gonna tell you this, the ancients would never approve blocking out the sun. Why? I wanted to find out what everybody believed in before religion came into play, because there are way too many religions. Not everybody could be right. So before there were a whole bunch of different religions, what did everybody believe in? What I found was every single civilization across the entire planet worshiped the sun as God. What they wrote was the sun is the physical manifestation of God in this realm or on earth. And when you think about it, bro, let there be light.
So you heard that? Scaling back the onions is needed, because scaling back the onions will provide us with information to our truth. And just like, one's getting ready to celebrate Christmas, in the same manner, our ancestors from Kemet celebrated the winter solstice, which all through the earth celebrated the same thing in reference to the sun going down at its lowest and then rising at its highest on December the 25th. So it's like, often when I think about how we got caught up, I've been seeking the Most High about this, how we got caught up in this lies of deception through these people who their genome just been on the earth anywhere from 6,000
first. Now I was doing some
8,000
research on the sun halos or the rainbow.
How? By deception. It's like
rings
in
around
so many ways that I'm receiving is like, but we believe them.
This is what it said. More fear.
So we were allowed to continuously to believe them.
Sun halos themselves are not harmful to observe. However, it is important to avoid looking directly at the sun, as its intense rays can damage the eye. Somebody doesn't want you to ever look at the sun. It gets deeper. I've came across pictures that people have took of the ring around the sun as far back as 10 years ago. But the further you look back, the more rare that the pictures are to find. Once it hits 2019 and 2020, that's when the pictures start popping up everywhere. People are all over the place taking pictures, wondering what it is.
Well, guys, I've been here since the last millennium, last century, and many decades, and I have never witnessed nothing like this. Grandpa prepared me for a ring around the moon, and that meant that there was storms coming. But he never prepared me for what a ring around the sun means. And it is a full, perfect ring around the sun. April 20th, 420.
I'm about to bring it around full circle for you. Watch, because it gets deeper. I know y'all have heard about this. In 2012, there was supposed to be a mass awakening. People talk about it all the time, about how Earth is shifting from 3D to 5D. The entire consciousness, the vibration of our planet is raising. That's because of this. The energy that the sun is giving off is what's creating that. The sun is radiating new energy that will raise all of our vibrations. And when you look at the sun, it raises your vibration. It heals your vessel. It stimulates your third eye. This is why they told you to never look at it. In 2020 is when the pictures of the rainbow rings around the sun started popping up everywhere. What happened in 2020? Now, some people think that these were meant to really help you and keep you healthy, or could it have been to stop the mass awakening, stop everyone's vibration from raising? If you've never looked at it your entire life, it'll be extremely uncomfortable when you first start. First 10 minutes of sunrise and sunset, it'll be easier on your eyes. Your eyes will adjust. Get those light codes, get those downloads, stimulate your third eye, raise your vibration, use the sun. A lot of people go their entire lives and never look at the sun, and a lot of people go their entire lives and never see anything with their third eye.
Everyone wants to know if their third eye is open. This is exactly how you can find out. It's simple. After the meditation, if you see the floating orb or flame with your third eye, like thousands of others have, that would suggest that your third eye is what people refer to as open or functioning properly. If you are not able to see the orb with your third eye, like most others that have done this meditation, that would suggest that you did not follow the instructions given in the video tutorial correctly, or your third eye may not be open or functioning properly.
If you'd like to know if your third eye is functioning properly, you can do this exercise.
So as the video was saying about the third eye opening, a lot of that being manifest is through one say meditating and getting there. But ones like myself, we experience certain supernatural things that Father allow us to experience without even trying. It comes by the way. My understanding is, ones that Father have chose for a particular, timeline to do certain things, to understand certain things. Also, it links back also to our melanin, and so forth. And that's another video I would like to bring forth about talking a little bit more about that as well, which I've done many, many videos about melanin and, the attributes and why it's, the manner that is being looked upon, especially in this day and time. But as you see this picture here, I took this, at the apartments where I live with my daughters. And as you see, it has a ring around it. It reminds me of an eyeball. I took it, and when I took it, it did not look like this, of course, when I, saw it with my naked eyes. But as I actually, went back to look at the pictures, then I was able to see this. And when you think of the light source through the earth, it all comes from the sun, the sunlight. So how we could actually not honor our Creator by acknowledging this powerful element, which, like was said in the beginning of the video, that ones worship it to be our Almighty, our Most High. And even in, Kemet, which Akhenaten, Amhotep IV, that I'm connected to, that I've been shown things and taken into tombs in the awakened vision, I've been shown about the sun, the circle with rays, and that's what Akhenaten was shown and to bring forth to our people. But our people did not want to listen. They did not want to listen. When you go back and do the history, they did not want to listen to what he had to say. You understand? So it's like way before the colonizers once came that we know of in the 1600s or 1400s, 1500s, they were going back into almost 3,000 years ago, where our people have, had lost the way. They were losing the way of understanding the capabilities of our Creator. I mean, every source of light, the light you see on my phone, the light you see on your phone, the light, red light, lights all over the earth, it's coming from the one source from which We're not going to point that back to our Creator? We're not going to point that back to our Most High? The energy that flows, the energy that pulsate, like this brother, he do videos and showing how the moon and how the sun, how that pulsate, and pulse, and I hope I'm saying the right word, fam. I don't really use that word, but anyway, to understand and to know that this is bigger than us, and we believe these unwise people that came much later to deter, to deviate, have us to deviate from our, understanding. So there were ones before, like going back into the lineup with the pharaohs, where they didn't want to believe when Father was lining things back up with Akhenaten, which I believe Josiah, King Josiah of the Bible, points to Akhenaten. Akhenaten points to King Josiah. You understand? Because I heard King Josiah name 3 times when I were coming out of a sleep during my, time before the Most High in that seclusion. I heard it 3 times, Josiah, Josiah, Josiah. So when I went to look it up, I came to find he was a king. Okay, and this king was given the pathway to return, our people to return back to their ways of how to do things unto our Creator, which, the Bible speaks of the 10 Commandments, but we're speaking of us returning back to our roots. Same thing what Akhenaten was trying to do, have our people to return back to our roots. How dare we wake up every day and not want to honor, not to, give any type of leeway and point to the sun, as, we say is an element which I have used also, but not to point to it as our Creator. So what they're doing is, like they said, a manifestation of our Creator, which, I've said before, but, we, even in my moment right here, to say, oh, this is our Creator, there are times, like I said, when Father gives me things complete in completion, then I will know. So I'm still seeking, and I'm almost there to understand it in full, I believe. But at the end of the day, when you see these people spraying, going up into the sky, they said now they have different, these different type of technology where they send up in the sky like a plane, and they are actually spraying the sky. And what they're doing is they're trying to actually cover up the sun, but cover up the circle, the radius, what they call around the sun, and the sun as much as possible as well. So when you go back and there was a video with someone who did the video, and he was like, he is paid to go up and spray. I mean, great amount of money. I don't recall how much, right? To go up and spray every day, fam. You imagine you getting paid to go up and spray the sky for what? To cover up what? The element of the earth, which is the sun, and what circulates, and the different things that appears in the sky. We must go deeper. Let me show you some more pictures that I've taken over time. I know, well, this is the same one that I took, which was the next picture. Hold on. So these are more pictures. You could see the circle around that as well. You could see the circle around there, and they're spraying this whole time, fam. They're spraying. And I thought this was profound as well. The circle actually allowed me to get in the midst of the circle. And if you look at sometimes when I'm on videos, the circle comes within the car where I'm at. And let me just show you some pictures here. And this right here is so profound here. When I zoom in, look at this. And it's like another camera, but somebody can say, well, it's the reflection from the your camera, but it's very profound, fam. Okay. Okay, so that's the same one there. Same one there. And as you can see down here to the corner, you see the light spots, this illuminated spots I was telling you all about that appears and show up where I could see it. And I know that it has to do with, the light source that comes from the sky that you don't see anything above it, but there are things actually above it, right? Above the grounds that I can't see with our naked eyes. So I just want to share, this is where I'm out just making videos, and here the sun is like, if it's on top of my head like that. Okay, there's another picture I just did a screenshot it. Amazing. This right here is very profound, and it shows up like this often when I'm outside. So fam, I'm going to close out. I just wanted to come on and share this with you all, that we living in this moment in time, and how dare we not acknowledge our Creator in all of our Creator's attributes of our capabilities, and knowing that the sun is the connecting force. The moon rises, right? And the moon is known to be a calendar, but the sun is the light source is everywhere. Everywhere. How dare we not point that back as being our Most High, our Tata, our Almighty? This whole thing about the sun, the S-O-N, is our saving grace, and it died for us. All that is just, I already went over that many, many times. So many lies with that, fam. Our Creator, we must look at our Creator, understand more in depth of what our Creator is, and knowing that these people who trying to still figure things out, who came much later, we not to listen to them anymore. We need to go directly to the source, which is unto our Creator. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All praises to our Almighty, our Most High, our Tata, which is our Father. Hallelujah. Matando Inketa.